Fine, I'm doing one more. Whoops, that's not the right thing. Fine, fine. I did say until I drop. I'm not exhausted yet. Let's try to make a deck. Let's see what we can do. If it's not good, we're giving up and starting again. We did get a mythic. I got a biogenic ooze. 5 mana, 2/2. When it enters, we get a 2/2 ooze. At the beginning of our end step, we put a +1/+1 counter on each ooze we control. And we can make oozes. Yeah, we're doing one more. Don't you worry. We have 2 Azorius cards as well. Deputy of Detention and Warrant Warden, plus Mass Manipulation. Yeah, this guy seems great. This Immolation Shaman was good for us as well. Awaken the Erstwhile is bad. I don't want to play Awaken the Erstwhile. It was played against us, and it did literal nothing, and we had it, and we didn't play it, and we were fine without it. So it looks like we have Azorius. We have a sweet green mythic. That's nice. Mass Manipulation feels rough. I don't know. We have Immolation Shaman as well. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what else we have. We get gem rewards. Okay. Let's see what lands we have to work with. 1 Gateway Plaza, 1 Simic, 3 Gruul, 1 Orzhov, 1 Azorius. Marcus, trust me, I have been trying so hard to play Azorius today, and it has never worked out. It is my guild as well, or at least my guild is more Dimir, but I am an Azorius, like me as a human being, I'm Azorius. So we have 5 Azorius gold cards here, and they're all fantastic. Like, none of these are bad. So this, and this. What the? Then we have, this is a hybrid that we could go with. Let's check these and see what happens. We do have that green that's really good, so maybe we can try to do some blue or some green as well. With a 1 Simic Guildgate, that feels bad. But we could do Simic and Azorius and go like this. That double feels bad. I don't know that I'm going to do that, but I can do that. The +1/+1 counters aren't really a thing for the Lizrog. Splashing Black, maybe. That's another option. Splashing Black. Swirling Torrent seems great. All right, hold on. So let's, you know what? Let me take these out for now, just because, which means these go away. No, I don't want to. Take out the Simic Guildgate. Take out the Applied Biomancy. Okay. So if we do that, let's look at our white. We have 3 Arrester's Zeal. That seems cool. Wow, we have very little white. Oh my goodness. Mono white, we have 6 and, well, 7, 8, 9. And some of them are just bad. Like, we could play 3 Arrester's Zeal, Rally to Battle, Ministrant of Obligations, and a Knight of Sorrow. And then in blue, Essence Capture. I'm not high on counter spells. We can do that, that. Oh, we had 2 of those. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Rally to Battle. I don't know. At the beginning of our upkeep, we scry 1, exchange control of it. That seems bad, because if we're up against a blue deck, we just can't play this. At least not profitably. Plus, we give them advantage with letting them scry. Senate Courier comes in. Swirling Torrent comes in. Mass Manipulation probably does not come in. Yeah. Terramander can. I guess we definitely have. Do we have instants and sorceries? Eh. We have some. Interesting. Yeah, it's rough. Like, these are rough decisions. Like, putting in the black, I guess if we look at our black as well, putting in the black, like what do we get? We get a Guild Gate. No, we can't do Rakdos. We get Night of the Last Breath, which is a little expensive, but still. Imperious Oligarch. We have 3 of these. This gal seems good. And we have Viscopa Vampire, which I'm not super high on. I thought I would be more, but I'm really not. Vindictive Vampire is good, I think. Noxious Grudian's very good. Drill Bit? No, I think that's about it, honestly, for black. We have 36, so we need 4 more cards. Which, as I said, would be like... Yeah, exactly. Like... But we got 2 this time, not 3. We had gotten 3 of these the other earlier. That's true. That's true. This one has worked for us. Again, the whole idea is that, like, they don't want to trade off with it, but we, you know, but we would be more than happy to because we gain 3 life off of it. All right, so if we splash black, first of all, our splash is real bad because we have 1 Guild Gate and that's it. And then we put in these 3 and this, and that's our 40 with 2 swamps. It feels bad. I mean, but at the same time, it also sucks that we don't get to play our mythic. Like, we open this green mythic and we can't even play it. But it's very green intensive, and we really didn't get a lot to support the green. So I'm okay with overlooking it, unfortunately, because it's not as easy to justify it. So yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with splashing a little bit of black for, what, 3 cards? 4 cards. Let's see what we can do. Lands are going to be an issue. They always have been. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do this correctly. I would love to... I really would love to splash green. I think my issue is that we can't. I mean, the bomb is so green intensive to make it work. Like, where is it? Like, it's double green to play it and then triple green to activate making more ooze. Like, it feels really bad. Especially if green is our splash. Like, there's just no way we're ever going to get to play that. Which sucks, because I would love to try out that mythic, but... Yeah. I know, but... It can win games alone if we can cast it. Which I don't think we can. We can always switch up the deck if we really feel like, you know, this just isn't doing anything. But, yeah. Yeah, the +1/+1 counters on both. I mean, the thing that feels bad is, like, spot removal for it. Like, if we put our whole deck behind that. 1, 3, 5. Okay, I'll keep this. This seems good. We got a black as well. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's no reason to have up white. This doesn't do anything. Okay. With 2 up, still nothing. Although, what does this do? Attacking or blocking on top of its owner's library. Good to know. And... black. Orzhov. Here we go. It's a 3/3. Alright, so if we play the Guild Gate, what does this do? We get a 4/4 white and blue Sphinx with flying and vigilance. We could give this +2/+2. Yeah, exactly. We could totally do that if we wanted to. I don't see a need yet, but we could. We could change the deck around a lot. This is 5. This is 2. Oh, we could, if it blocks, we could do that. So, yeah, let's do this. And then attack. Yeah, the tempo of this is just too much to ignore. There we go. Goes on top of their library. And they draw it. Sure. They replay it. And a land. We draw the Rally to Battle. Okay. But we can play this guy. Right? We already have double of each, so let's attack. No, we do not attack, because Arrestor's Zeal gains flying until end of turn. I don't think we need that. We can just play this guy. This guy feels good. No attacks. This is 3 to adapt to make it a 5/5. Seems good. I have no blocks. Let's see if they make it a 5/5. They do not. We take 3. Okay. They play a 2/4. Other flyers get +0/+1 that they control, of course. Okay. Let's play this. We have this Terramander. So how many instants and sorceries do we have in our graveyard? Just the one, huh? So its adapt cost would be 6, or no, 7. But we play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Yes, we play it. Play the Terramander. We attack for 2 unblockable. Vigilance. We don't attack with the 2/1. Or do we? Why not? Sure. Give it +2/+2. Hope to kill it. They have Summary Judgment, which deals 3 damage. Do I do this now? I think I might. It untaps it. It's not a tapped creature anymore. That seems great. I love it. Might have been a little bit of a waste, but I think it's cool. And it's kind of what we were going to do next time anyway. So, yeah. Okay, this is the one that creatures assign damage equal to their toughness rather than their power, which isn't a problem against a 3/3 right now. But, okay. Ooh, we have this guy, huh? We can play him too, can't we? Alright, well, let's go to combat first. This guy has flying. Can we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We totally can do this. Okay. And it'll adapt 4? Yeah, we'll totally do that this turn. Let's attack. With everybody. Alright. Woohoo! Bring him to 8. I like it. The blood, really. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I love it. I love it, I love it. Seems good. Okay, that's fine. He is exiled. That is just fine. My good flying friend is gone. But I'll have another 4/4 next turn. Or another 4 power guy next turn. They do have a 5/5, but I can hit them for 2. Like, they're on a 4-turn clock. Because this is not... it can't be blocked. Oh, and they're attacking. I have no blocks to that. I don't care. I go to 9. They play nothing. I have this fairy duelist. But I think... well, let's attack first. See what they do. Does this have a second ability? They can untap target creature for 4. Do they have 4? They have 3. So, let's attack. Besides, this guy can't be blocked, and if this dies, we get a flyer, so I'm fine with that. They're at 4. Interesting. It might be better to just play this guy on their turn, so that they're not expecting it. We just play this, shrink this down, we only take 3 from it, or we block it. Pass to attackers. They attack. We play this. -2. Oh, it deals damage equal to... ha ha! That's funny. That's hilarious. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I will still take 5. I have no blocks. I'm glad I didn't actually block then, though. That would have been dumb. Then I would have felt very silly. Okay, I'm at 4. Can they kill me? Nope. Each creature with a +1... enders with a +1/+1, or you can move counters onto another target creature. Okay. So let's go like this. They're going to take 3 and go to 1 here? Oh, man, that feels bad. But we will have a blocker for their 5/5. Or wherever they end up moving the counters. Can they do that? They can move the counters for 2 and then re-up for 3. So this will be a 4/4 and this will be a 5/5. We will need to block. So, oh, but this has vigilance, so we're fine. We are fine. So we can attack all out because we know that we're playing this guy. And if he dies, we get 3 1/1s. Oh, they're untapping the 5/5 to kill this? But then you're going to give me a flyer? Okay. Again, I wasn't concerned about that. You can't block him. He's unblockable. And I have a flyer here. So they'll take 3, go to 1. They kind of had to. I mean, they just didn't want to sack their guild mage. Afterlife 2, that's very good. And Knight of the Last Breath as well. Okay, that was my last card. They have 2 in hand. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, they gave up. Okay. Because, yeah, they could have moved the counters over, but I don't think it would have been enough. So, wow, we won that one. Very, very nice. All right. We get 20 gems. The rare card we collected exceeds the collection limit. Okay. Very good. What does Knight of the Last Breath? I think you can sack creatures to make spirits, and then it has Afterlife 3 itself, the Knight. So it was a 4/4, but it would have, if they had tried to attack us and we had blocked, it would have given us more flyers, and they were having trouble dealing with the flyers regardless, individually, and so we would have just gotten a bunch of them. So, because we already had 2 on the field, we would have gotten, I think, 3 more if the Knight died. So, yeah, 5 1/1s. Ooh, is this actual Owen Turtenwald? God, why? Okay, well, pro player Owen Turtenwald versus Joe sitting in his living room. Alright, let's keep it. This hand's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Sure. Play till the end. Oh, I'm playing. Oh, I'm playing. Alright, let's go with this lady. She's pretty good. And then next turn we can play a blue and keep up either of these, really. What do they have? Us. That makes perfect sense. Great card. And it exiles, so we don't get the value off of it. We draw 2 cards, and if we cast during our main phase, we gain 2 life. Okay. Let's play this. And pass. Yeah. Yeah. It's not great. Pass to attackers. Pass to end of combat. Sure, I'll flash in this Fairy Rogue. Why not? It's a 1/2 flyer. Let's play this and this. Do they have a counterspell? Nope, no counters. Let's attack. Sure. 1 damage, please. Next turn we have this guy. And we have 2 Arrestor Zeals in hand. It's a 3/3 Riot Menace. Ooh, we could also just do that. That seems great. Or that. That also works. 1/2, 1/2, 3, but that's not relevant, is it? No, it's really not. Alright, let's attack. And then end my turn. I'm going to keep up either of these or both of them if he plays something. Pass to attackers. He attacks. It's tapped now. So now I don't mind putting this on it. And then... Is it my turn? Yeah, it's my turn. Okay. Draw. Yep. Let's play... Well, let's attack first. Let's do the right thing. We're playing against a pro here. Let's attack first. and then play this. Countered, I assume? Yes, and they get a +1/+1 counter on this guy. That's fine. I'll end my turn. It's still an 0-4, coincidentally enough, which is kind of funny. Draw 3, and they scry 3 first. That's fine. It resolves. Excuse me. They put 2 on top, 1 on bottom, so they drew 1 unknown and 2 cards that they know about. They could attack. I didn't think so. Alright, my turn. Draw. Hey, it's a swamp. Okay. Let's attack, I guess? No reason not to. Okay. 20 turn clock, or now 16 turn clock. Counter spells are bad. Yeah, well, I said, maybe if I said they're bad, that's my mistake. I'm not a fan of counter spells. I'm not good enough to play with counter spells. Owen Turtenwald, presumably, is good enough to play with counter spells. I just always feel like they have, like, the soul read on me. Yeah, they draw 4, discard 2. I always feel like my opponent has the soul read on me when I have the counterspell. It's, like, super obvious. And so they play around it until they're just super ahead on board with little things that I don't care about, and then I just lose because I've been holding up counterspells forever. Maybe that's incorrect. Maybe I'm just not good enough of a player, to be completely honest. But who knows? Owen has 8 mana, and he's not playing anything because we're only hitting him for 1 every turn, because this is just not a good enough thing, and we're kind of a control-y color, so he's, like, he realizes that we're not really pressuring him. I assume. Again, he's a much better player than I am, but this is my guess, or my assumption as to what's happening. He's going to put that on top of my library, and return that to his hand. It resolves. Look what I drew. He knows I have it. It's not much of a trick anymore, but that's fine. Because I can play this and this. So, yeah. Ooh, it's a 5/2. It resolves. And the 2/2 Riot Menace. Got it. You got it. Pass to attackers. Pass to end of combat. Let's put a Law Mage's Binding on that. And play out this Flash Flyer, shrinking down this guy. Because it doesn't matter. My turn. Draw. Okay. Okay. Let's attack. This would untap him. He would be 2, and I could do that. I could do that if I wanted to. I don't think I need to. Oh, no, I actually can't. This says Menace. Never mind. Ignore me. Joe doesn't know what he's talking about. Yep. They can attack if he would like, and I take 3. 19. Next. He has 9 lands open. Or 9 mana open. Oh my goodness. Okay. That happens. He has another one. We have one of those somewhere. That's pretty good. Replays it for its spectacle cost because we took 3. Very nice. It's my turn. I know what I'm drawing. Go to combat, skip through it, and end my turn. So the nice thing is I can play this Fairy Duelist if he attacks here. Pass to attackers. He does. Okay. So I'm going to Fairy Duelist, shrink this guy down, and then pump up my Duelist as well prior to blocks. Let's see what he does. I can do both of these if I really have to. I'd rather not, but we saw that it worked out well for us last time. Okay. It's a card draw spell. It resolves. He might be looking for an answer. He has 3 lands open, so maybe a counterspell or something. 2 damage to target creature, and it would be exiled, so I guess I'll do it again. Okay. Your spell resolves. It's a 5/4. I'll pass 2 blockers and block. Block happens. Pass the damage. Sure. Whoo, boy. Okay. My turn. Oh, look! I have this card too. Let's attack, I guess? Sure. My god. What a weird... It's a sorcery, so I'd have to do it on my turn. This untaps and +1/+3. It's 3 damage. I'm going to hold off. He has gotten massive value out of both of these that he has played. I'm going to take 3, and we're tied at 13. Okay. He has so much gas in his hand. Alright, other creatures with flying get +1/+0. Ooh, and a 2/3 with reach. That's a good card. Alright. My turn. I draw this guy. He's cool. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can totally do both. I'm going to play this and scry 2. The Guild Gate's going to go on the bottom. The Senate Courier can totally stay on top. Yes, it can stay on top. Then I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the 5-drop on top of... Well, actually, I guess it doesn't technically matter. I have to... Yeah, I can choose both. I'm going to choose this one and this one. Done. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. It's going to be... This has Riot. Still. It's going to be the ones that are more expensive. These two. Okay. I have no attacks, obviously, because I'll have to wait until I have this to be able to do anything with these two. Replays the Drake, makes sense. Replays the Wrecker, also makes sense. Has a counter, that's fine. And it's my turn. We knew what this was. That is fine. And we pass. This is going to be very good for us on defense. The problem is... Actually, am I lying? I think I'm lying. Okay, so they're going to tap something down. Thankfully, again, this untaps stuff. So, they're tapping down our 1... Or he's tapping down our 1/4. That's fine. He's going to attacks. Now, how does this work for us? These only get 2 power, but this can kill... Oh no, it's got menace. Well, we could double block here. We could double block here as well. Sure. I'm going to do it, and then see what I can do after that. Okay. Whew! Alright, so... This 2/7 and this 2/5 are going to block here, and I'm going to block here as well. I'll take 3, and let's see if he has some other bouncy nonsense or whatever. Or burn. He has red and blue open. Okay, so the fairy shrinks one of my double blockers, I assume? Yep. Okay. Nothing. So one of his guys dies and that's it. That's not bad. His Drake lives, which is important for him. We drew a land, which we can hold up because we are the control deck, and he knows that we've been doing, you know, fancy stuff. These both fly, so there is no reason to attack with this. In fact, it would just die. So, pass. Stressful. Stressful. Playing against a pro. Been a good game so far, but he definitely has card advantage over us big time. 5 cards in his hand versus 1 land in mine. So we are very much out of gas, and this is very good. Draw 4, discard 2. Like, he just discards his 2 worst cards, which are probably lands. Yep, both land. Plays another land anyway, and just has things on things. Oh, crap. Okay, so if we block. Whoops. Oh, we have to pass the blockers. Excuse me. Sorry. If we block here, that's good for us. If we block... These are all flying. And I'm at 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is coming at me right now. This has Menace, but it would kill both of our guys. We can chump here, I guess, and have that be it. We take 5 and go to 5. Not good. Not good. Pass to damage. Sure. Okay. Junk Troller. It's an 06. And they can put a card from their graveyard on the bottom of their library, because they do have 4 cards. I say they. I know it's Owen, but he has 4 cards left in his library. So, yeah, I'm assuming at some point he's going to want to do that. If I have a card draw spell, I may want to play it on him, but I don't. So, he wins. Guildgate. I can make that vigilant and attack. Sure. Combat. Attackers. Attack for 1. End my turn. I'm going to just say good game. I don't care if he knows that he has me beat. It was a good game. Pass to blockers. Let's just pass. Let's just let him do it. We didn't have it any other way, but I am super happy that I just somewhat, arguably, held my own for a little while against a pro with a control deck, which is not my forte. So I am pretty pleased. I don't think I misplayed, which is also super important, because one thing that pros can say is that they will make you pay the second you make a mistake. And like at that point, I think I just, like, he had so much more card advantage than I did with card draw and stuff like that. He had 4 cards left in his library. Like, that's a pro right there. They go through their entire deck, basically, to beat you. And it did. It took him his whole deck. So thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. Oh, Project MTG again. Okay. Okay. We have black and white and blue. So yeah, this is a great hand, actually. Whew. All right. I like this hand quite a bit, actually. Let's keep it. Yeah, Owen is like consistent top 8, like, you know, one of the best players literally in the world for Magic the Gathering. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, did it really? Was it not good? Oh, your stream. I got you. I was like, oh no, what happened to my stream? I get it. All right, I'm going to play one of these ladies. Are you just streaming me tonight, Dave? I mean, I'm fine with it, but, you know, I'm just curious. Sylvan, yeah, he gains 2 life. It's a 3/2 and he gains 2. I'm going to attack. I say he. The avatar is female. But so's mine. I forgot she had vigilance. Okay, let's play the blue. Let's play this. Yeah, perfect. Afterlife 2, very nice. People threw babies in the air. Was it babies with hats? Did any of the babies catch the hats while they were in midair? Well, thank you. That's very kind. I appreciate that the Weekend Wednesday has become a Magic the Gathering stream. It's what I've always wanted. That's only like 25% true. But genuinely, whether you're watching through Dave's stream or in general, I hope everybody's having a good time. I am having an absolute blast. This picked up, I think, a lot more. I'm going to try this. We'll see what happens. I think this picked up a lot more towards the end. Like, in the middle there, like, our first deck was really good. Our first deck was really good. And our, oh, good. Hey, no problem at all, Metalman. Happy you're enjoying. Incubation Druid. Okay. Let's do some attacking, I guess. Yeah, because I've got these things. Let's Let's attack. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody who's watching. I think, like I was saying, I think in the middle it kind of died down. It was like really slow and kind of crappy. But yeah, this is a lot better. Let's do this on her, so at least we can trade for this guy. Perfect. And we get another flyer. Very good. Looks like we're winning with flyers, folks. Let's scry 2. We have... These are both fine cards. But issue. We do not have more than 3 land. So this actually goes on the bottom. Okay. Very good. We can warrant and put an attacking or blocking creature on top of its owner's library. Not that that's relevant right now to what they have on the board, but who knows. They are Gruul, so they could play a hasty creature very easily. What does this need to adapt? 5? 5. Okay. So they can adapt it for 5 and make it a 3/5. Ooh, they've got this guy, huh? Okay. So yeah, he can go on top of their library. Very good. Okay. So let's attack with everyone. And when they block, which I assume they're going to, their blocker is going to go on top of their library. Okay. There you go. On top of your library, please. Yeah. I assume they just play it again. Which, if they do, we have this Arrester's Zeal, which would be nice. We also don't know what our top card is anymore because we scribed that other card to the bottom, the 5-drop. I would love a land. Silhana Wayfinder, so they kind of get to sculpt their draw. They get to put a creature or a land from among their top 4 cards on top of their library and the rest on the bottom in a random order. So they're looking. Alright. It's a Rubble Belt Recluse as their top card. They have 4 lands, so I assume they have 1 in their hand, and they have a 6/5. I did draw a land. That is fantastic. Alright, so if I attack, and it was white, which is good because I can play this even if I end up playing this. So let's attack. Yep, I'm going to save my creature. Get in for 3 in the air. And then we'll play this second main phase. Very good. We know 2 of the cards in their hand. We know half of their hand right now. They have 4. Do they have a land? Because then they can play the 6/5 that has to attack every turn. Nope. They're just playing the Airings back. That's fine. If I get a 6th... I mean, we need a 5th land, but if I get a 6th land, this thing will be very good for us. There is the 5th land. +1/+3. That won't be enough to kill. So maybe we just attack with our flyers this time? Yeah. Just the flyers. 1, 2, 3. They go to 9. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. We have this if we need it. If we draw another land, we have this, which is fantastic. Because we can bounce this and put this on top of their library. Because now they have 5. Yep, there it is. It resolves. I really want to land. This will go very well for us if we can draw a land. Pass to attackers. Are they attacking? Then I won't have to deal with this. It won't be there to block. I can just bounce their other 2 guys. Hit them for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I have no blocks. I'll take 4. They're tapped out, too, so... sure, it's my turn. I drew a land. That's very good. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They go to 2, and then they have to deal with these flyers, otherwise they die, and this has vigilance, so we can always block something like this guy. Yep, we're doing it. I'm choosing them both. Done. I'm gonna... Which creature? This is going on top of its owner's library. This one. That goes back to your hand. And then I attack you for a bunch. They don't have the mana to activate this, so I don't care if they block, because they're going to have to anyway. This makes this 6 power in the air next turn. Nope, they just go to 2. Okay. So I think I win. I don't know what the other 2 cards are in their hand, but I know 2 of them. That's for sure. And if they play either of them, they said good game. Good game. If they play... okay, they gave up. Never mind. No more speculation necessary. Whew. Very, very nice. I like this deck, man. And like I said, towards the end here, it's going well. I'm super glad that I was convinced to keep playing. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. We're doing it. I think it's going to get to the point where team forecast. Okay. I think it's going to get to the point where you guys are eventually going to be able to hear my stomach growling on the through the microphone. Thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it, everybody. Okay. This is not a great hand. If we draw black, we're good, but it is our splash-ish color. But we have this Fairy Duelist, which did super well against Owen Turtenwald, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it's a great card, right? Alright. They're making decisions. I think they're still deciding on Mulligan. Nope. They're taking their turn. Ooh, we drew the black. God, rewarded. Never didn't have it. Always had it, never didn't have it. Got there. Okay, that's a lot of land, maybe. Maybe not so many. But that's okay. This is a great card. And we have 3 of them. I'm looking forward to playing with this in paper. This gal seems great. I emphasize gal like that because usually I say guy, but this is very clearly a woman. So I understand that when I said gal, it just sounds very derogatory, and that is not at all what I'm trying to say. I'm just correcting myself from almost saying guy, because that's not correct. Alright, tapped land. We have a 5-drop. Okay. Let's play this blue. Let's attack. And see what happens. Nothing happens. Alright, well, the Fairy Duelist can chill out. We can play it at the end of their turn. They have a 4th land. That's funny. These colors look familiar, oddly. Okay. This is fine. Pass to attackers. Pass to end of combat. Let's play this for, end of their turn. Basically for free. They get an O2, but it's my turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. My turn. Ooh, I could do that. I could bounce that back to their hand. Do I have anything for 4? Oh, I do. I have this. Draw 2, gain 2. Seems good, because I'm going to have this next turn. Oh, but let's give them the option to trade. I assume they don't take it. What can they do? They can gain 2 or draw and then discard. Okay. So let's do that. Addendum is active, so we gained the life as well. Ooh, and now we have Law Mage's Binding. Its activated abilities can't be activated. God, such a good card for us. Woohoo! I love it. I love it so much. That is literally the perfect card for this 2/2. The perfect card. I love it. Also, I can't unsee the fact that there's a floating copyright symbol above her head. Anybody else see that? Just a floating copyright symbol. It kind of frustrates me, to be honest. It's like, why? Why is that what it is? Why is that there? They have a 2/5 as well. Whoops. Which can be bounced to their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I won't have enough to do both. and this has flash. So maybe I do this. I bounce this, draw a card. Yeah, let's try it. Bounce this. Back to their hand. I draw a card. That's not bad. Go to combat. Attack all out. Because if they trade here, it makes my life a heck of a lot easier. So, let's see what we've got. Again, not upset with anybody for needing to take their time. Let's go to damage. They take it all. They go to 12. I will play this land in order to be able to play this and scry 2. Scry 2. Do I need a land? No, I have 2 lands in my hand still. Senate Courier is fine. That can stay on top of it. Okay. My goodness. This has been such an amazing experience. Ooh, they have green. Is that what they've been waiting for? I mean, they've played stuff, don't get me wrong, but not a lot of stuff. Okay, they just replay this guy. They have 1 blue open. We got a Senate Courier. Can we... They're at 12? Do we just... This gives +2/+2, which is not enough. Watch out for jellyfish. Yeah, That's really interesting. Because, like, I want to put the Law Mage's Binding here, but I also want them to have difficult blocks. So if I put it here, like, they played this out as a blocker. 100% they played that as a blocker. But if I put more power in the air, that's good too. I could also play this combat and give this like flying, for example, and then hit for 5 in the air. These are tough choices. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Then I'm gonna play a Plains to keep up Arrester's Zeal. Metal Man, seriously, thank you very much for the subscription. It helps us out quite a bit. Combat time? Sure. Let's just do it now. We'll give this flying. And +2/+2. They draw and then discard. That's fine. Okay. Let's attack. Because if she dies, I just get another flyer, which is what they're deficient are against. So we're good. This deck, I think that I am being rewarded for waiting genuinely all day to play Azorius, and now we're getting to play it, and this is why I've wanted to play it all day, because this is awesome. I am an Azorius player at heart. They are the law of the town. If you know what my job is, you know that there are definitely cards in here that... ooh, they have... That's funny. I was thinking of doing that. 2/5 unblockable. I will take the 2. I go to 20. Play a land. Can I do both? Oh, I can totally do both. Alright, Law Mage's Binding. 2 can play at that game, friend. Okay. Let's attack. Yep, I assumed the block would happen. They're going to discard to draw. Or draw to discard, excuse me. First, before damage. That's fine. Very good. And then I will play this Senate Courier as well. Flyers abound. 3 in the air, 2 on the ground, but I don't think we're going to be able to get this 2 on the ground out. Ooh, they have their own flyer. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. We need something. That would be nice. Okay, so this is all we've played so far this game. So we have that spell, the 6-drop, that can return a creature to its owner's hand and put a creature on top of its owner's library. So we could bounce this back to our hand and like put this on top of their library. I would love to draw that. That would be great. We wouldn't win that turn, but it would be pretty good. That's a land. That is not what I wanted, but I'll play the swamp. They do have flyers, so I have no attacks, unfortunately. They adapt it for 1, so it becomes a 3/4, which means we can no longer kill it, but we can block it with the Senate Courier all day, which is nice, if they decide to attack with it. Which, if they do, they're kind of signing their death warrant, so I doubt they would. But they totally could. All right. They are thinking this is typical control mirror, right? They're splashing black and blue. Wow, and they have a Simic Locket. Yeah, their deck, like, is very slow, but once it gets going, I mean, you know, they're close to 5-color good stuff, right? Like, what are they missing? Red? They literally don't have access to red, and that's it. End of combat, I don't actually have anything that I can do. Like, this is the only ability they're asking me to think about. Alright. They have 3 cards in hand, 4 mana open. Oh, my turn. Very nice. Whoops. Okay. Alright. Enchanted creature gets -4/-0. That seems really good. Let's attack in the air with flyers. They're thinking about something. This has flash, that's why I didn't play it beforehand. I want to see who they decide to block. Not that it matters, really, but I'll at least make them overextend. They do have 3 mana. Okay. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're trying to do something with our Senate Courier. Yep. They're just sacking their own creature to destroy our creature. That is fine. It happens. Oh, but they could have paid 5 life to do that instead. That would have been hilarious. Well, they go to 4. They can still block every turn with this, notably. So they will only be taking 1, but they're not killing our flyers in the process, which is good for us. That's very, very nice. Excuse me. Okay. We are bluffing this land in our hand with, you know, 3 very control-y colors. So hopefully they're afraid. We'll just keep pointing at this and then pointing at their creature, because they can totally see that. And then them in the face. This one over here. Ugh. It's funny. Ooh, okay. So we chose not to play this earlier when we saw it. Whenever a creature that we control becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared as an attacker, they can draw a card, and they can tap one of our creatures. We can bounce this to our hand, draw a card, and attack for 2. Let's do that. That seems great. So now our 2/5 unblockable is back in our hand. We drew a land, which is unfortunate, but we can still play this guy, right? So that's fine. Let's go to combat. They can block one of the damage. One of the two that's coming at them. They have 4 open mana. It can be pump, but now they know that this is a threat to them as well. So it's something that they may be considering, since they have all these lands open, so they might be able to pump this up to like kill this or this. Excuse me. But they won't have anything to do against this. This just straight can't be blocked. Whereas these can, but this doesn't have any power to kill it with. Let's see what we can do. They're thinking about it. Alright, attacks. They don't have the 5 to tap. They will next turn. Okay, so let's play this Orzhov Guildgate. I was going to say Azorius Guildgate. That is not what it is. And play our 2/5 back. He's going to get tapped, and... oh! He's going to get Lawmage's Binding. Okay, very nice. And they can tap target creature without flying. Notably, without flying. That's interesting, then, that they chose that. Okay. They could have put the Lawmage's Binding here and just kept this tapped down forever. And it would have... they would draw cards off of it. That's interesting. I mean, I guess to be fair, they still have tap 5, tap this, and draw a card. So, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Attacks. Okay. Blocked. Sure, they take 1. I don't need to play the land. I will end my turn with now 2 cards in my hand. They will tap it. See, like I said, tap 5 mana, draw a card. That's totally serviceable. I like that. That's a good play for them. Again, I don't know why they didn't put the Lawmage's Binding on one of these two, so that it can't attack them anymore. But they didn't, and we have this guy. Okay. Let's go to combat. Because they have this turn and next turn. They can tap one of these, and they will draw a card, but they also won't die then, which is important. Nope, they're still tapping that guy to draw a card. That... interesting. Maybe if somebody out there has an idea of why that makes sense, because I don't see it. They're taking 1 damage a turn from flyers. They could have prevented that considerably, if not each and every time. I'm just confused. I don't know if it's a misplay or if it's like a tactical decision that I'm not seeing. Because they could still be doing that every turn. Okay, now they're tapping this, and they draw a card. That's fine. Okay, and they have 10 mana now, so they can do it twice. Okay, so they can keep this tapped down, but they can also tap... ooh, okay. Now they have a flyer, and they gain a bunch of life. They're at 7. Holy crap! At the beginning of their upkeep, it deals 1 damage to each player, and then if they have 10 or less life, they get a counter. Okay. Hey, we have another flyer, but their whole team is flyers now, so this guy is our best bet. This is a 4/4, so it can kill anything. We can sack another non-token creature. So one of the... oh, this guy. We can sack this guy. But we know that we can get him back, so let's try this then. Maybe we attack? That's interesting. We get a spirit token with flying, but this has flying. They all have flying. Let's attack and see what happens, because we'll get 3 1/1s out of the deal if they block. Because they're tapped out. So let's attack with our 4/4 right now. The demon blocks. Okay, let's use his ability. Yes. I'm gonna sack this guy. I don't want to, like, sorry. When I do this, I'm assuming that I'm gonna draw the bounce spell next turn, but yeah, I think I sack that, get a flyer, and then go to damage, they trade, We get 3 more 1/1 flyers. I play another flyer. And I end my turn. I didn't forget to adapt. I can adapt as an instant, but I don't... Let's see. How many instants and sorceries do I have in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 less. So it's 4 total. Oh, they have a shark to crab. And I do have 5. So this resolved. But let's see what it does. It's a 4/4. They can tap 4 to make it a 5/5. And whenever 1 or more is put on it, they can tap one of my creatures that won't untap during my next untap step. That's a good card. It's a very good card. Nice. They distribute +1/+1 counters among these guys, and then they double the number of counters on those guys. And then 1 or more counters got put on him, so they're going to tap, I assume, this guy, but maybe not. Who are they going to tap? I mean, this is the one that has the potential for the largest power and toughness. Is this Terramander? I'm just pointing at this one because I'm making it look like I'm talking about this one, assuming that they're going to be targeting it. But yeah, I assume they tap the Terramander. Yep, that's what I would do. Makes sense. It doesn't untap during my next untap step either. Oh, they get to do it twice. Why do they get to do it twice? Oh, I guess in response they used its adaptability. That makes sense. And then our creature got tapped, so they draw a card. And then this guy's going to get tapped, so they're going to draw another card. That is a very cool combo. I like it. I like it a lot. Good for them. Okay. Pass to attackers. Sure. They do have a lot of attackers. This has summoning sickness, but these do not. But if they tap them, they risk coming very close to death. Very close. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures in the air, and they have 3 blockers, which means 4 damage gets through on 1 turn, and they go to 3. But we do have plenty of pump in here, and we only have 16 cards left, so it can't be that far away. Did we play the untap? We did not. There's the +1/+3 to the team and untap them. That's still in here somewhere because we have no exiled cards. So that would be a fantastic draw for us. We just attack, see what they don't block, and then because they won't be able to block 4 of it, and they don't have enough land to do this right now. They used one of their timeouts thinking, which is fine. So yeah, hopefully pass to end of combat, and now it's my turn. Please? Oh my god. Come on. We actually have a chance. Come on. Alright, let's play one of these, I guess, just so that we have it. Let's go to... Let's just pass the turn. We're not attacking. I want them to overextend. I want... Like, there's a couple of things that we could get. Okay. They draw 2, and they gain 2. So they have 10 cards left in their library. They could also deck, but I doubt it. We have 15 cards left in our library. They have Sphinx of New Prov. Now they have 4 blockers. This is going to be tougher. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 gets through. Oh, but now they're at 9 as well. Yeah, this is getting further away from us at this point. Not going to lie. They are attacking with a 6/6 on the ground. I have no blocks. I get my creatures back next turn, untapped, and they don't have enough to tap any of my guys. Yeah. The shark doesn't fly, but I don't... Yeah, that's true, because I've been counting that as blockers. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we take 6, we go to 14, they're at 9. They play this. They take a damage and draw a card. That's good for us. They go to 9 cards in their library. And it's my turn. Come on, something helpful. It's not helpful. It's not great, but it can chump block and get us more flyers. Okay. So, what happens if I they have 1, 2, 3 flying blockers. So they block 1, 2, 3 of our flyers. And we hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4. They go to 4. That's not good enough because we're not trading for anything. I really, really, really need that attack, or, you know, untap all your guys and give them all +1, +3, because then we would win this game right here and now. With what they have on the board, or what they had on the... Yeah, because they have 3 flying blockers, so yeah, we could totally do that. But again, now that they have this, like, they'd have to let us pass through 2 attacks. Oh my god. That sucks. It doesn't have trample, which is notably important. Oh, but they're tapping it, so this doesn't matter as much. And they draw a card. That's relevant. Does it say you may? It doesn't. Okay. Here's our new strategy, I guess. It resolves. We have to chump here, which is unfortunate. We lose more creatures. Another shark to crab. Yeah, this is not good. Every time, man, we want to draw some land. Yep, they get to pump that up to a 5/5. That's fine. It taps our 1/2. It resolves. They draw another card. They have 6 cards left in their library. That is not few. Yeah, I can't. I totally can't. Pass to attackers. They attack with a lot. Okay, I can take 6. I can block the 12/12 and the 9/10, I think. So let's pass to blockers. I don't know why this one is separate, but it's kind of bothering me. So I'm gonna block like this, and I'm gonna block like this, and then I'm gonna take 6. Or is it? Oh, I take another 3. Yeah, okay, that's fine. This is totally fine. I go to 5. It's my turn. Draw, not a land. That's not... Sure. Technically, that is what I asked for. I asked for not a land. I'm not upset. But I am. Okay. So... Good lord. They're at 6. But... They have 1 flying blocker. But we only have 3 flying attackers. So yeah, I cannot attack them this turn. Which is unfortunate. If we had that pump spell a few turns ago, we would have won. There are 13 cards left in our deck. Double their life total, and we lose half our life total. Holy crap. Okay. That happens. Pass to attackers. They're 3 biggest. I mean, we blatantly lose. That is not a question. Let's go like this for funsies. Sure. Who cares? Right? Who cares? We lost. That was very close. We drew 4 land in a row and like 2 of these gals as well. So yeah. I'm just trying to do something good, man. Like, it's still a good game. It's still a good game. I just wanted to do something fun. You don't have to think it through that much, I promise. We're just messing around. I lose. Yeah, thank you. We block here. We block here. And we block here. And then I lose. You got it. I had 2 lands in hand. Yeah, their deck was nuts. I liked it, but it really didn't go off until like the last 4 turns. All right, we have 1 more loss before we have to say goodbye to this deck, which would mean saying goodbye to the stream. So as long as I keep winning, we keep playing. That's how this works. But it is midnight, almost midnight. It's 5 minutes to midnight here in New York. So it is... It's probably... Oh, MTG Nerd Girl again. Okay. I think we're running out of people still playing. Because we're running into the same people over and over again. This is a fine hand. We get this guy to scry. Yeah, this is fine. We can get him on turn 2. We have the Arrester's Zeal as well. That's fine. Yeah, that's why I said good game, because they were definitely thinking a lot about why I did that play, and I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like, be a jerk, because like that's a rude thing to do sometimes. So I was like, oh sorry, I don't mean for you to be panicking. I was just trying to do something fun before I died, which is why I said good game. I hoped that would alleviate some of their concerns, and it seemed to. They passed shortly after that. So these are our top 2 cards. These are good cards. Our issue is we don't really have creatures, but I think this is fine. Because they won't really have much for creatures either. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't want to, be that guy of like, oh no, I'm going to get you, and then I don't, because why would I? Okay, so... I have 3. I'm not going to put Law Mage's Binding on that. That doesn't make sense. I do have 2 lands, so eventually I will get to this guy. But let's attack. And I'll use my Arrester's Zeal if they block. They did not block, so they take 2. And I'll end my turn. Okay, let's go to attackers. They're going to attack me for 3. That makes sense. Pass to blockers. Pass to damage. And they play a 2-1 with Riot, which is going to be 3-2 with Riot. And whenever it attacks, they can discard a card to draw a card. Okay. Do I use this? Yes, I do. At the end of their turn. This guy. Perfect. Ooh, that's nice. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's play this 4th land. Now what happens with this? If I do it, I draw a card. Okay, so let's attack. Go to damage. Yeah, I'll end my turn. I can use this if I need to. I'd really rather not. Pass to attackers. They're going to attack for 3. Sure, I will take the 3. They have 5 cards, or 5 land available, and a 2-3 with reach. We're going to play this 3-3, though. My turn. Which is cool. I like it a lot. Let's go with this and this. Can't attack for 2, so I might as well just play this guy out and pass. Okay. Next turn, we can do some shenanigans with this. I just don't want to bounce this because it has an enter the battlefield effect, and I don't want to bounce this because it's already got my Law Mage's Binding on it, and otherwise they'll just be able to replay it. So hopefully they play a creature, so then I can mess around with this and another one, and like pump up this guy or something. I wouldn't be able to do them both in the same turn, but I could also do this and leave up this to kill this guy. Okay, they passed. Nice. Alright, let's draw a card. Yeah. Let's bounce this back to their hand. I'll draw a card, and I'm just going to attack with this, because if they trade off here, I'm more than happy to do that. That's kind of the point. Ooh, I like this card. Okay, let's attack first. Just this guy. Get in an extra 2, get you to 16. I knew they were going to take it. And then we'll play this lady. Oh. Oh, can we not? Oh, we didn't have the black. Okay, that's fine. We have that. Keeping it up. That's fine. That is fine. Do we have black at all? Yeah, we do. Okay. It just tapped it for this, I guess. Or whatever we played. This thing. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That's my fault as well. I should have been paying better attention. That one I can't blame on the auto tap. I can blame other things on the auto tap. Don't worry. But that one in particular I can't. I'm going to block. Sure. Yes. Oh. Did I have to do it? Can I not do this now? maybe I shouldn't block then? Because it says 2 damage. After blocks are declared? I'm going to hope that this works. If not, I'm going to get some flyers. I want to play this. Aha! I can do it. Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure I had priority. I didn't remember. Because I could see that happening, where it's like, oh, well, you went to damage. It's like, yeah, no, I get it. Okay. That's fine. Like I said, oh, wait, they'll trade. Okay. Sure. I'll kill that to get a 1/1 flyer. I'm more than happy with that. Okay. That guy's out. That's fine. This'll help with that quite a bit. Okay. Let's play a land. Let's do this. So we're going to put that on the top of their library. Put target creature on the top of its owner's library. Done. We're going to do it with that guy. And then we're going to attack for 3. Very good. We did not have the ability to keep up the 2 regardless, so yeah, that's fine. Play it again. Also fine. It has Riot. It has... I'm assuming they'll give it haste at this point. No, they still give it the counter. Okay. Let's play this Plains. And let's play our Vigilant friend. No attacks. Well, I could have attacked with the flyer, but I chose not to for strategic reasons. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with strategic reasons. Nope. Okay. So I assume they attack, but to be honest, if they do... Oh, okay, they're going to steal that. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. Strategic reasons. Okay. I'm going to take 6 here. Yes, I'm going to take 6. I have the blocks. Do they have a way to sack her? They do not. Okay, good. We get her back. Oh, good. Land. It's just what I've always wanted. Oh, well, now they have a reach creature, so now I am actually not attacking with the flyer for strategic reasons. Although I think it would have been funny if I had not attacked when they didn't have the reach creature, and then attacked when they did and just got blown out because I'm just an idiot, like not paying attention to stuff anymore. I don't think that does what you think it does. I'm just going to double block and get a flyer out of it. And kill your creature in the process. And now I know that you've tapped out, so I'm not worried about you having something else. I would not have done that until after I'd attacked. If I saw that they weren't blocking. They may have accidentally clicked on it, but maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did it accidentally. Okay, let's... I don't need to play this land. I have this, which is very good, so it can actually make this able to trade here, or this able to trade here. So maybe we attack? Oh no, we're at 8. We don't attack at all. Oh boy, that would have been a bad idea. I guess we could have attacked maybe here, but no, because I'm trying to trade off. So I'd like one of these, preferably her, to trade with their 4/4. And then, or our flyer trade with the, or get rid of the reach guy. Pass to attackers. Pass to end of combat. Interesting. No attacks from her either. My turn. Sure. I draw this thing. Very nice. Okay. So then let's... Now I can just attack kind of indiscriminately. Because when they attack, I can double block. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And for now, I will have this to kill one of these if they decide to block. To be fair, if they don't block, do they lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they go to 3. I'm attacking with everybody. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Okay. So, Who do I want to trade more? I think the Flyer. If I have to do both, I will do both. 4 damage to him and 2 to everybody else. I will do both, as I said. Sure. The Flyer lives, and I get another one. Their 4/4 didn't die, which kind of sucks, but it's their only other creature on the field, and they can't deal with Flyers. They can make this 7 power, which is bad for me. They have 1 card in their hand. I am going to block. I am very afraid. Like, they can make it 7, sure. Why? It doesn't have trample? Oh, it does. Am I dumb? I am dumb. It does have trample. Okay. Alright, my mistake. Well, it's a good thing I decided to... maybe it's not a good thing I decided to block. Alright, whatever. Anyway, let's play this Plains. And I have no attacks, but I'm dead. I am just dead on board. So, even if I did attack, it doesn't matter. She got it. Nicely done, MTG Nerd Girl. I was going to say Nerd Game Girl. That's a weird conglomeration of our 2 names. I block. You got me. Very nice. We were defeated. Was that our third? Was that our third? It was. So, it is 12:07 a.m. on Thursday here in New York in the United States. So I am going to say thank you to each and every one of you, whether you are still watching live or whether you end up watching this on the VOD on our channel. This was an absolute blast. I am going to be telling Wizards that I loved it and that I want to do this again. I would love the opportunity. If you guys liked it, please let Wizards know as well. It would help me out quite a bit. And only if you liked it. If you didn't, you can let them know that too. That's your prerogative. But I would love it. I would really appreciate if you let them know that you came, hung out with me at this event. Or I should say us. Amy went to bed a little bit ago, but she was absolutely with us for a long portion of this. Just because I'm the only one here now does not mean that she does not deserve all of the credit as well. Amy worked very hard today to prepare for all of this. So I want to thank you guys. This has been an absolute blast. I had more viewers, like I said this earlier, many more viewers than I anticipated. I would not have been surprised if I had gotten 0 or like 1. This is a lot more than I expected, and I thank each and every one of you so much. We got more subscribers tonight. We got followers on Twitter. If you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at geek4allyt on Twitter. So feel free to check us out there. I would appreciate it. I am on Twitter basically 5 days a week when I'm at work. So if we'll be tweeting or responding to people, etc. So this has been an absolute blast. Thank you to DAM314 on Twitch and the Weekend Wednesday for hosting us, for featuring us. You should check him out as well. He is a good gentleman. So you should definitely do that. He has an amazing community, an amazing group of fans over there as well. So he is, I'll say he's thanking me there now as well. And so thank you, Dave. I really appreciate it. And most importantly, thank you to Wizards of the Coast for this opportunity, for this sponsorship. It means a lot. We've been doing this YouTube thing for years. And it's been mostly magically. We tried to do a couple of different things here and there, and we're still trying. Don't get me wrong. We are not being stagnant. But to be recognized and to be given the opportunity and then for it to work out this well means so much. So, Wizards of the Coast, thank you so much for sponsoring us, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you to Michelle and her entire team from the MTG Arena Group. I am beyond grateful. I don't know that I'm going to be able to go to bed, but I really should because I have to wake up in like 5 hours. So thank you. Don't forget, I will say this one last time. We have our our pre-release event this Friday. We are going to be going to our sponsor store, Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. We are going to be getting our kits at midnight. We are going to be opening them. We're going to be filming that. So, yes, Marcus, thank you as well. Appreciate it. Everybody have an amazing night or day, depending on where you are in this crazy world of ours. I am so overwhelmed by how awesome this was. So thank you all. This has been our first of hopefully many sponsored by Wizards of the Coast live streams from the Geek for All YouTube channel. I have been Joe for Amy. As we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks so much, everybody.